Let.
You and I are feeling it. We're in for a treat tonight. Getting to see some of the best young talent in this NBA.
No doubt, Kevin, the superstar potential on the court is here tonight, and it is immense. We got players destined to become some of the league's biggest names in the next couple of seasons. I'm pumped.
So the next starting five. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And here is Poole. Brogdon with a screen for Poole. There's the triple. Drills it from outside.
Shooters shoot. Poole just couldn't let that three go unanswered.
Claxton against Valanciunas. Pass to Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Hey, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And Thomas with the stuff.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Thomas. Back to Bogdanovich. Claxton against Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
Schroeder hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Poole with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Poole's got 8 points.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
And he drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Poole.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's Poole with the drive. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
And Poole Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
I'll tell you what, Brett, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts of scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that. And
here is Poole after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Bay finds Brogdon. To the wing on the left, and a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. A three-ball. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Wizards have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Back to Poole. Driving in, here's Kuzma. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
This is the confidence that Kuzma has, ready to take these mid-range Jays when he sees the opportunity.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Poole. Back to Brogdon. Valanciunas with the ball. Now here's Bay. Scoreless thus far. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Sadiq Bey.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now Poole. He's got 10. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass. Poole's got 12.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Wizards. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. Again, the miss by Poole. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Down low. Here's Claxton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Kuzma finds Poole. Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild that. Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Out to Kuzma. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 5. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Well, a definite strength of Schroeder. Seems to have a knack for knowing when to get rid of that ball.
Pass to Kuzma. Floats one. The kick out to Poole. And they get it. And he lays it up and in. Poole's got 14.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Here's Finney-Smith. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. Poole against Schroeder. Poole kicks to Brogdon. Schroeder against Poole. Valanciunas passes to Poole. Bay with the screen for Kuzma. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Claxton against Valanciunas. Claxton the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Finney-Smith. It's Thomas outside. It's rebounded by Poole. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. It's a 5-point game. Back to Kuzma. 36 seconds left now here in the second. Schroeder against Poole. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And that shot fake working very nicely for Poole. This guy is an excellent free throw shooter.
Both free throws good from Poole. Nets leading by 3. Schroeder looking around. Stolen by Brogdon.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
There's Thomas with the 3. Sinks the triple. Thomas got 15 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
We've got Bagley. Kispert is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's George. And it's Sarr in at the 4 spot. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. The recent history of the Nets. Well, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Johnson can't get it to go. Washington shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Kispert dishes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Milton's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Watford passes to Milton. Outside for Simmons. Driving inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Pass to Koulibaly. Outside, George. The rebound by the Nets.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley.
That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
Now here's Milton. He's defended by Koulibaly. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Wizards' number 2 overall pick, Alex Starr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Starr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo. As much as you allow.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Now, here's Kispert. Guarded by Simmons. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It's a jump ball.
Takes it inside with a lead, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For 3, Kispert. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
The Wizards have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he nails the 3rd. And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
Here's Sarr. And he makes good on the layup. Saar's got his second basket of the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
A shot's good from Milton.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Here's Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Frank Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Sarr. Bays checked in for George. And Poole subbed in for Corey Kispert. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Getting exactly what he wants. Kuzma just needing to create some elbow room for himself.
Here's Claxton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Wizards making a switch here, and he can't hit the second. Here's Brogdon, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. There's Schroeder. Setting the floor for the Nets. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three, the small forward. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Thomas. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nets trail by 3. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Poole. Kuzma with the screen for Poole. Brogdon outside. 5 to shoot. 16 feet away. And there's Poole on the assist by Brogdon. And the Wizards lead by 3. Here's Finney-Smith to the inside. Claxton, and the rejection by Valanciunas. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls.
Yeah, you want to run Bogdanovich off the shot, but man, he can also drive it.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Kuzma kicks to Poole. Double by Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. They get the rebound. Valanciunas, good.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving me everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys.
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brogdon kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Kispert. Lock at 6. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Schroeder, left side. And stolen by Valanciunas. Kispert finds Kuzma. Now, Bay. Here's Brogdon. No good on the shot. Good defense by Claxton. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's Thomas.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point.
The coach's challenge has been issued.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Thomas.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Kuzma with a screen on Schroeder. Kispert with the bucket. Kispert's got 12 points in just the second half.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Kuzma outside. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Valanciunas. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded by Schroeder. Kispert, no good. And here are the Nets.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Pass to Bay. Launches it. It's hauled in by Claxton. Outside Thomas. Back to Claxton. Yes!
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Teams playing well as of late. What's the mindset tonight?
I think both teams come in thinking this is a very winnable game, and let's get ourselves on track by making sure we set the tone early. Listen, winning can be a habit, so can losing. One of these teams has got to get off the schneid.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Rebound Detroit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Ivy with the ball, now guarded by Bay. On the wing, Ivy uncovered. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Kuzma, the pass to Poole. Pass to Bay. Clock at 6. Poole against Duren. And there's Poole on the assist from Bay.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Detroit shooting their first free throw in this game.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Brogdon with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Poole. And Cunningham pulls it down. And here's Detroit. Harris passes to Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Poole for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Poole outside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
Now here's Thompson. And the three-pointer goes. Ivy's got 6 points.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Poole outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Ivy. 6 points for him. Back to Harris. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. The shot won't fall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Now here's Valanciunas. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Poole for three. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Detroit leading by 3. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Jacks up a 3. Jordan Poole. That one's good. 10 points for him. Cunningham outside. Ivey outside. With 4 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for Detroit. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. Such a wide open look. Poole's got 13.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Graham. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Now here's Poole. He's got 13. Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
The 3, here's Harris. It's rebounded by Washington. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. With a 9-footer. Whoops, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Pistons trailing. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Cunningham finds Harris. Cunningham outside. Back to Harris. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Poole up top. He's watched by Cunningham. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Thompson drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Brogdon.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And both free throws good for Poole. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum. Early on in his career, he goes down to the G League and then won a title all in the span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And there it is for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Duren. Back to Harris. Cunningham outside. Puts the move on. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Kuzma Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham to the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons in transition. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. A minute 37 left in the first half. And the Wizards on the break. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Possession remains with Washington.
Poole from long range. Look at Poole showing the range.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Harris, a screen on Brogdon. Cunningham drives in. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Poole, the pass to Brogdon. 51 seconds left in the second period. Poole from long range. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham confident in his range.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Poole outside. The kick out to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Brogdon, the pass to Poole. Poole can't get that one to fall. And now the Pistons in transition. And here's Ivy from the arc. They get it back. Duren finds Ivy. Lets it go from deep. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Corey Kispert. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Sarr. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Now here's Coulibaly, and there's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that. But then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Stewart. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Coulibaly. Bagley passes to Sarr. Bagley sets a screen. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Wizard lead.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well,
Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Kispert up top, Sasser defending. Takes a three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Marcus Sasser. Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. Pistons trail by 5.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Sasser outside. Back to Hardaway. Over Kispert. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Kispert, the pass to Holmes. Outside Koulibaly. Kispert outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Stewart outside. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got his second basket of the game. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Kispert. 6 points for him. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Washington shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. There's a minute 12 left in the third.
Second team foul.
Now here's Sasser, defended by Kispert. Pass to Sasser, fires for 3. And Holmes pulls it down. The Wizards with a lead. Sarr passes to Kispert. Here's Sarr from downtown. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Stolen. And now the Pistons in transition. Pass to Sasser. Left side Hardaway. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Fires in the triple. Hardaway's got 7 points in the game.
And neither side willing to give an inch. This game has gone back and forth.
Three-pointer Kispert. The Wizards with another miss. Pass to Sasser. Into the lane. Here's Fontecchio. And Detroit another 3.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And here's Kispert from the... And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. Make no mistake.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Detroit on top. They're up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for Detroit. Paul Reed is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Sasser in at the 1. The Pistons leading. Left side Hardaway. Here's Fontecchio. And he converts the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Washington has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Kispert up top. Sasser defending. 4-3. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's got 12 points in just the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Down low, Reed. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. A new lineup here for Washington. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Brogdon against Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. Ivy passes to Thompson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit, gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. And the Pistons shooting about 56% in this one. Cunningham passes to Harris. The rebound by the Wizards. Poole outside. Ivy with a double team. Right wing. Back to Poole. The ball's knocked loose. Harris outside. And again, no good by Detroit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brogdon finds Poole. Brogdon against Cunningham. Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
It's Poole on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game. Washington with the ball. Poole outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is up. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham outside. 1:21 left to play in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Cunningham. Harris, a screen on Brogdon. Cunningham. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Ivy against Poole. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And it's good. Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Poole against Cunningham. Poole shot is off. And here's Detroit.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Count it! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Rising to the occasion, more and more you can lean on Harris in these situations.
Here's Poole over Cunningham. Oh, off target. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Bay in at the 3 slot. 2 points. That one goes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
And Washington with possession. Outside Coulibaly. Bay outside. Back to Valanciunas. Nice move. No luck on that one. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. To the middle. Here's Duren to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Brogdon, the pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Ivy. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And it's a 4-point Pistons lead.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Poole, he's checked in for Washington.
Number 13, Jordan Poole.
And it's Washington with the ball. There's the double with Thompson. Poole, the pass to Bay. Cunningham against Poole. Clock at 6. Kuzma drives in. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Kispert's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Number 24.
The Pistons lead by 4. In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Three-pointer Kispert. Washington gets it back. Back to Poole. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Pistons ball.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Ivy against Poole. Back to Harris. Ivy, a screen on Kuzma. Harris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
And I like when Harris looks to create for himself. A multi-dimensional scorer with a take charge attitude.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Poole for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kuzma. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocked loose. Pass to Poole. Tries the spin move to get back on track. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Poole. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Duren with it. Valanciunas covering. So we see the Pistons get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
Into 2K. Sports, and a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt there will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson and Harris are their forwards, and it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Brooklyn, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here are the Nets. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Finney-Smith. It's Thomas on the wing. Ivy defending. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Ivy against Thomas. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Thomas. Misses the 3. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out to Harris. Pass to Thompson. Back to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside. Always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And Harris drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Claxton, a screen on Thompson. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harris, right side, and slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Here's Finney-Smith. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harris outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And slam dunk by Harris.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Thomas goes in, and Thomas with the stuff. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. On the wing, Harris. Finney-Smith defending. Here's Ivy. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
As the son of two professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Harris dishes to Ivey. Back to Harris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Harris has got 8 points.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
The Pistons trail it. Here's Thompson. Out to Harris. The shot from 20 feet away. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson against Bogdanovich. And Thompson slams it home.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Kicks to Bogdanovich. It's Thomas on the wing. Ivy defending. A three-pointer off the mark. Latrey. And that one released in time, but no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Pistons. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. Harris, good. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Puts up a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Cunningham. Fires it up. And again, Cunningham missing. Coach, it didn't take long for Kay Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
2 on the clock. Here's Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Nets trail by 8. Here's Schroeder. That one good for 2.
from Finney-Smith.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Ivy kicks to Harris. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Thomas gets a wide open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Durant. Now here's Ivy. Durant finds Ivy. Another three for Detroit.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Thomas.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Thomas. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Close the alley-oop. And they're on the break. And Thomas has it in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Asar Thompson. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for Thomas. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Cunningham. Harris a screen on Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Williams. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Sharp in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And he gets it to go. Simmons got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nets. Outside Hardaway. Here's the 3. The Pistons rebound. Pass to Reed. Back to Sasser. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Pistons leading by 5. Sasser with it. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Stewart. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That's trailed by 5. Right side, Simmons. It's blocked. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Watford, that's good. Watford's got his first 2 points. The Pistons leading. Hardaway for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get to.
A nice shot by Simmons.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Stewart with the screen on Milton. Pass to Stewart. 1:43 left to play in the third. Fontecchio passes to Stewart. 4 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Williams. Sharp on the wing. Pass to Milton. Reed against Sharp. Watford with it. Nets passing it around. Here's Simmons. That's tipped. That's tipped and stolen by Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Hardaway against Simmons. Yes, that goes in. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Sasser. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Reed. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Hardaway kicks to Stewart. Pass to Sasser. Back to Hardaway. Just 3 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's Detroit up 2. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Duran, and the rejection by Claxton. To take the lead, and trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Cunningham with it, picked up by Claxton. Here's Thompson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And he sinks the second.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Thomas inside. Ivey defending. Ivey against Thomas. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Cunningham finds Harris. A rebound by the Nets.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And Claxton throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good with the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Thompson throws it down. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that. You cannot disrespect the shooting ability of Bogdanovich. When it's an important point in the game, they're looking for him.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Simmons checked in for the Nets.
Now, at the line for your Nets, number 10, Ben Simmons.
And too long on the shot.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. For the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Simmons. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. That one drops for him.
And that's about Coach Hurst's defense. I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Harris passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham finds Durant. It's in!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside, Bogdanovich. To the paint. Good!
Love the aggressiveness there by Simmons. Coming up big.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Claxton. Help!
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Well, you need the three here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
Pistons substitution. Isaiah Stewart. Tim Hardaway Jr.
For three, Harris. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come out empty-handed. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Buddy. Thanks for a look at the opening lineup for Washington. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Bey in at the 3. And for the Nets, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. Sinks it from distance. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Greg.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's the break. And Claxton throws it down.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Poole from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. To the left wing. Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Bey. Shot's good by Schroeder. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Brogdon with a screen on Schroeder, looking to end the run. Poole shot is off.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Now here's Kuzma. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Screen by Claxton. Some room here for Schroeder. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Poole. The 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Washington with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Poole finds Valanciunas. Kuzma for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Fires from deep. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Brogdon drives in. Brooklyn pulls it in. It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Poole. Bogdanovich against Valanciunas. Takes the 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Wizards trail by 8. Poole, the pass to Bey. Here's Valanciunas. Poole outside. Launches a three. Washington again can't hit. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. Schroeder. It's tipped. Poole against Bogdanovich. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Brogdon. Now Valanciunas. Got it.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Bogdanovich passes to Thomas. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Wizards trail by 6. Poole from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. Poole's got 6. Brogdon against Thomas.
Man, good whistle there.
Brooklyn, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Poole outside. Launches it. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front. They're up by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Claxton against Valanciunas. Claxton can't get it to go. The Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got 5.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Brogdon, the pass to Kuzma. Poole for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
That one goes. Count it. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Poole for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fast break, Brooklyn. Bogdanovich, no good. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for Washington. Trailing by 8. Here's Poole. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Brogdon from outside. Can't get it to drop.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Valanciunas, good.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Pass to Bogdanovich. banked it in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Brogdon with a screen on Schroeder. Poole from long range. And the Wizards with another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. Brogdon against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And we got rapper Lil Tecca in the house tonight, supporting his Nets.
Look at you, B.A. I mean, you know, he grew up in Queens, but his allegiance lies with the Nets. It's not uncommon to see him courtside here in Brooklyn.
On the wing, Bay, covered by Schroeder. Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Poole. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Next ball.
Nets leading by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Poole against Schroeder. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Poole. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here we go. And here's Thomas from the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovich? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
From the arc. Poole shot is off. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thomas, right side. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Thomas has got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Schroeder outside. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly, George out there with Sarr. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Kispert in the point.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
George passes to Kispert. from outside the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Kispert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, BA. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Kispert outside Bagley, and the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Brooklyn leading by 10. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Milton. Pass to Williams. Fires the three. He drops it from range. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Wizards trail by 10. Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Simmons against Bagley. And stolen by Bagley. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And Milton's got the ball here for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Bagley, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Watford. Pass to Sharp. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards trail by 10. Here's Sarr. Watford covering. And he drives in. Chalk up two there. Sarr's got his first 2 points.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility. And that's a pretty fluid drive.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Three-pointer Kispert. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Milton. Back to Watford, the 17-footer. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Kispert outside. Kicks it to George. Clock at 6. The three is up. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Nets leading by 12. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Simmons with it. Checked by Bagley. Outside Milton. The three. Kispert grabs a miss. The Wizards trail by 15. Here's Sarr. Takes it inside. And it's good for 2. Sarr's gotten his second bucket.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Williams misses. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. George for 3. Knocks down the long J. 17 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Sharp. kick out to Williams. Milton with a screen on George. And again, it's the Nets missing. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. Claxton against Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Kispert on the wing. Shoots over Schroeder. They get the rebound. Can't hit that one. Nets leading by 12. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Bogdanovic on the wing. For 3. He can't hit that time. Washington shooting just 38% for this game so far. And here's Kispert from the arc. Drains the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Thomas. And he can't bank that one in. The Wizards trail by 9. To the inside. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
A new lineup here for Washington. There's the triple. And the Nets miss again. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, what an effort by Poole. Here's Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Schroeder. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 9-point game. No good on the triple. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
And you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Poole for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Schroeder. Slayed it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Nets lead by 11.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Poole outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Poole. There's the 3. Kept alive by Washington. Kuzma, the pass to Poole.
Fourth quarter.
And Poole fighting through contact.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Claxton throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Poole. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thomas with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Thomas misses. The Wizards trail by 11. Poole outside. Pass to Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Schroeder. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense. The Wizards have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Poole outside. putting on the Jets. Jordan Poole, and the layup is good off the glass. Poole's got 6 here in the quarter. Brooklyn leading by 9. Bogdanovich on the wing. Offline with a 3. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Poole for 3. Fires the 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon from outside. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Every shot is treated the same by Brogdon. This man is always so calm in these moments.
Here's Poole. Pass to Brogdon. There's the screen by Kuzma to tie it up. Misses the 3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's now just a 1-point Nets lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hooping.
try to poke the... Teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Brogdon. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Poole in at the point guard. The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the game. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
The three from Poole. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Cunningham on the wing. Ivy on the wing. And there's the drive. Count it good.
And this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Good at staying with his man. You can tell Brogdon is trying his best to shut you down.
Three-pointer. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Poole. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
Shooters shoot. Poole just couldn't let that three go unanswered.
Duren against Brogdon. And Duren slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Brent, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
The Pistons leading. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Here's Poole. Duren pulls it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Cunningham. Here is Harris. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. And it's good off the glass.
You see Tobias Harris coming off that screen, knowing he was going to get open before he got to it, and did something with it.
They set the screen. And here's Poole for three. It's good from long range. He's got 13.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up.
got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Here he goes. Out to Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pulls it up. Cunningham's shot is off. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Poole. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Thompson finds Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Poole. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Inside. Misses from close range. And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So on the floor for Washington, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Saddiq Bey. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covets.
When you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Poole. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris, the shot's good from Kuzma.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Poole. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Here's Ivy finding the lane.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Poole, the pass to Brogdon. A miss that time would have put him up. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. A shot by Brogdon wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brogdon's got 6 here in this quarter. Thompson, a screen on Brogdon. Cunningham finds Harris. Fires from deep. Washington with the rebound. Bay's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Valanciunas penetrating. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And Valanciunas knows he's going to get hit there. He absorbs the contact and still goes through it.
Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his today's game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Now, here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Harris, good.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
The 3 from Poole. It's hauled in by Harris.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Brogdon against Cunningham. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Basket good. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
AK doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
And here's Poole for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Cunningham drives in. Duran, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Brogdon finds Kuzma. No good from outside. Down low, Cunningham. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 15.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Read out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And here's Kispert from the arc. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Sasser. Pistons passing it around. To Hardaway. Offensive rebound to the right side. Here's Stewart. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Sasser. Kispert, no good. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Stewart. There's the 3. And that one is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road after redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Kispert, the pass to George. Ulibarri with it. Pass to Kispert. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 8. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
He takes it in, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Wizards trail by 8. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter, and it's good. 2 points. Kispert's got his first points of the game. Here's Sasser, defended by Kispert. Here's Stewart. It's good. Stewart's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Kispert's got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Bagley sends a screen for Kispert. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons leading by 8. Here's Sasser. And that one is hammered home.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
There's the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sasser's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Kispert. 8 points for him. From past the arc. That one doesn't go. Got it off in time. He doesn't hit that one. And so is Detroit, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pistons leading by 7. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Jordan Poole is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. Here's Poole. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
No good on the second free throw. Detroit has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Wizards trail by 8. To the paint. Valanciunas finds Poole. Takes the three. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And Poole just deadly from three.
Cunningham against Brogdon. Here's Duran. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Ivy dishes to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Bay. Cunningham passes to Harris. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma outside. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson outside. Duran down low. He's defended by Bay. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to Poole. From downtown, the Wizards with another miss. Detroit leading by 9. And stolen by Kuzma. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The three from Poole. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Cunningham for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Ivy, no one around him. Another 3 for Detroit.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
And here's Poole for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Poole's got 7 points for the quarter.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Cunningham against Poole. From outside, off the mark. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Duran. Harris outside. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
fingers from way outside. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,
out the starters for Brooklyn. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. And Detroit has possession. Cunningham looking it over, driving to the basket. Harris has got room. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Stolen by Ivey. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that nice steal was able to get the break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Schroeder. And the layup is good. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Now here's Claxton. Duren with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Thompson goes in. Here's Ivey. Pass to Duren. Brooklyn with the board. Right side Schroeder. Now Claxton. On the take. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. Harris, a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Harris. Good on the shot.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Thomas. Oh, stolen by Harris. All alone on the break. And Harris throws it down.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Ivey against Thomas. Can't get it to fall. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Back to Harris. Thompson against Bogdanovic. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham passes to Ivy. That ball. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Cunningham. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Nails it from 3.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Cunningham, right side. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Detroit on top. They lead by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Nets. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Pass to Ivy. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Oh, elite speed. Ivy will be one of the fastest young players in this league.
Schroeder passes to Claxton, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game, and we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Here's Thompson. Softly drops in the floater. Thompson's got 6 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. And the shot's good.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
And here's Cunningham outside. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 9. Here's Thomas for 3. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep. Ivy's shot is off. The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. He takes it in. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Ivy outside. Harris left side. Pass to Duran. Thomas with a steal. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Harris. It's good. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
Finney-Smith has the kind of speed necessary to capitalize in transition, get in that lane, and off to the races.
Cunningham drives in. Thompson, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Thomas. Sinks that one from the post.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Pass to Claxton. And count it. Now 5 for 7. 1:14 left to play in the first half of basketball. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney Smith brings to the defensive end.
VA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith. Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Harris on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Duren. Back to Harris. Cunningham against Thomas. Harris, a screen on Thomas. 5 on the clock. Cunningham passes to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Duren. Ivy outside. Inside. Duren in the post. He's guarded by Claxton. Duren with the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Nets, Thomas.
Both free throws good for Thomas.
2 shots.
5 ticks left in the first half of this one. For 3, Hardaway. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Sabon Fontecchio. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. And that one's good. Stewart. And the Pistons lead by 4.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Outside Hardaway. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Fontecchio takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Offensive rebound. Simmons. They shoot again. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Sharp.
At the line,
Pistons leading.
Sharp.
Sasser outside. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Stewart outside. From behind the arc. And Milton pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And it's Simmons missing. For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Stolen by Sharp. Fast break, Brooklyn. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And they pick up 2.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Milton passes to Sharp. Outside Milton. Back to Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got his second basket on the night.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Simmons.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Count the basket.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Oh, ripped away. And now the Pistons in transition. Reed, no good. The Nets with the lead. And here's Simmons. Goes back up. Sharp. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Back to Sasser. Fontecchio outside. They set the pick. Hardaway up top. 4 on the clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. And some changes here for Detroit. He hits the second from the line.
2 shots.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Thompson outside. Pass to Durham. And here's Cunningham outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at center. And stolen by Cunningham. And here's the fast break. Back to Harris. Pass to Ivy. To the middle. To take the lead. Brooklyn with the board. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds now. Thomas outside. Drills it from deep. And the Nets lead by 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Here's the 3. The 3 ball, no problem for Cade.
Yeah, an encouraging sign. When Cunningham is dialed in from deep, he's dangerous.
Outside Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Thomas against Cunningham. Here's Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Bogdanovic finds Claxton. Duren with a steal. Thompson with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Harris's shot is good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovic. And he banks in the layup.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
And they double up Harris. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Now here's Ivy. 6 to shoot. Harris outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
Big time stuff from Ivy. A prime time player on display.
Schroeder against Thompson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Schroeder.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Cunningham passes to Duren. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Thomas outside. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he gets that one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Rising to the occasion, more and more you can lean on Harris in these situations.
Here's Thomas. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thomas has got 7 now in this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Back to Cunningham. Duren in the post. Working on Claxton. Clock at 6. Cunningham. The rebound by the Nets. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Cunningham, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
And a relentless drive by Cunningham. The defense goes to cut him off, and he makes sure to get fouled.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Harris, a screen on Schroeder, and that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.